Welcome to this challenge. During these 4 days, you are going to start moving from feeling stuck in your life and start getting some momentum. So, my name is Charlotte Johnson. I work as a somatic coach, and I'm going to be guiding you through this challenge during these 4 days. So, it doesn't really matter why you're here. Maybe you're stuck in your career, maybe you just feel stuck in life in general. Whatever you feel that is holding you back, we are going to walk through how you can start removing that resistance that you're feeling. So during these 4 days, today is the first day. Today, we're going to start becoming aware of why you're stuck and what you're stuck on. So you can really nail down the details and figure out what is holding you back right now. And then tomorrow is a really exciting day. That's when we're going to start to release that resistance that you're feeling. So during day two, we're mainly going to work with the body because your nervous system is holding you back. And that is something that we're going to walk through and I'm going to explain more about. And then during day three, we're going to start working with your brain. So we are going to look into what limiting beliefs you have and whatever fears you have, whatever past experiences you have that are holding you back to taking that big leap or taking the big steps that you want to take towards your goals. And during day four, we're going to figure out how you can start implementing routines and habits that will give you this momentum so that you long term can start to take steps forward. But first of all, some of you might have followed me for a while, know who I am. Some people might be new here. So I'm just going to walk through a little who I am and how I ended up here. So, my name is Charlotte Johnson. I work as a somatic coach, and somatic really means body and mind connection. So, in therapy, you usually just talk, that's talk therapy, but as a somatic coach, you work with the body and the mind. So, what I do for my clients is that I help them remove the resistance that is making them feel stuck in their life. So, that could be on a body level, that can be in a career level. And I use my own methodology called the shift method. And this shift method is really developed on three parts. So, it helps you work with your nervous system to heal that so your body feels ready to move forward, and we release any tensions that you have in your body that is draining your energy. And then we work with the brain to really rewire any past experiences or trauma that you have that are holding you back. So, the whole purpose of my program is to help you shift into that best version that you want to be. So, when you do that shift, what happens is that you start getting your energy back, you start getting your motivation back, and mainly your focus back. Because when your body is stressed and overwhelmed, it's draining your energy in the background. And a lot of people don't realize that. So, the main reason when we work together is to help you to start taking steps towards your goals. And I've had quite a journey myself. The shift that I've been going through is I was diagnosed with chronic anxiety. I was told by the doctors that I would just have to learn to live with it. They couldn't help me. I would just have to learn to manage it. I used to have panic attacks. I've been gone through burnout. And I wanted so much in my life, but it was like my body was saying stop. So whenever I try to move forward, I try to hustle, I try to force, I try to be more disciplined. But whatever I was doing, I was just waking up stressed. I procrastinated on the things that are really important to me. And then my body just started to shut down. I started to get stress rashes. And I had to go through the journey of healing my nervous system. And that's when I realized how much it impacts your daily life, your career. And when you learn how to work with your nervous system and with your body, you are removing that resistance that you're feeling. And when you're doing that, things start to feel easy again. You get your energy back, you get your focus back. And the life that I have right now, I've built based on my vision board. So it's crazy looking back where I can see that I have an exact copy of my vision board. And all of that comes from working with my nervous system and understanding how to remove the resistance that is holding you back. So today I'm blessed to work in sunny Marbella in Spain. I get to live close to the beach that I always dreamed about. I get to have an online business that support me, helping me to work from anywhere. And whatever you're dreaming about, anything is possible for you, but we sometimes you need a little help to get there. And that's why this challenge is so good for you. And this is why I created it to really give you that kickstart to start moving forward and stop feeling stuck. So let's get started about coming aware of where you are right now. So, some of you might experience these symptoms. So, first of all, you procrastinate on the things that matter most to you. Even though you know how much you want to do something, you still doesn't seem to do it. Maybe you keep starting new things all the time instead of following through. So you're trying to create a sense of control by getting that burst of energy and getting started and feel like I'm going to hustle now, I'm going to do this. And then you end up not just like following through. You maybe procrastinate on it, you find something else that feels more important, or maybe just waiting for the perfect time to start. You wait until you feel inspired, you wait until you have enough time, and maybe you know what you need to do, but you still feel like something is holding you back all the time. And a lot of people that are trying to do this change and try to just grow as a person, they always tell themselves, I don't have enough time. I'm going to do this when I achieve this, or when I have enough money, or when I'm in this stage in my life where I have the capacity to do it. But it's really about your priorities and learning to break down the barriers of why it feels so overwhelming. And when you've been trying for a long time to move forward, to make changes, a lot of people are just blaming themselves and think that I'm the problem. So you might have been telling yourself that I'm lazy, I'm not motivated enough, I'm failing, but it's really not true, because sometimes the problem is really in your body. Because the reason why you haven't reached your goals yet is because you feel a resistance. And it's this resistance that we're going to work through during these 4 days. So, resistance comes from two parts, it comes from your nervous system and it comes from your subconscious. So, a lot of people don't realize that your nervous system is like the command center in your whole body. So it's like your body's alarm system. So whenever you experience something that feels uncertain, that feels scary, that has to do with your nervous system. Because when you've been stressed during a long period of time, your body gets stuck in this protection state. So, whenever you want to do something new, your body will block you and wants to move you back into safety, because your body's main job is to keep you safe. So, if you feel like you can't get yourself to do something, instead of forcing yourself to do it anyways and feeling drained and just going down the wrong path, instead you can work with your body so your body feels safe enough to do and take these steps. So it's all about allowing your body feel safe during these processes that you're going through when you're doing something new. And the other part where resistance can come from is your subconscious. So your subconscious mind runs 95% of your behaviors, your decisions, your beliefs, and you only have 5% that you can actively control. So that's why your conscious mind might want to do something. But if your subconscious, which is then 95% of your decisions and your behaviors, doesn't feel safe enough to do something, it will definitely block you. So this can be in a variety of ways. It can be that you don't feel capable enough, maybe you feel scared, maybe this is something new that you haven't done before, so you haven't built up the confidence. But your subconscious job is really to keep you safe. Um, so it will sabotage any progress that you're making in order to keep you safe. So, when you work with your nervous system and you work with your subconscious, you will help your body to remove that block that you're feeling. So, you can look at it this way, it's almost like you are here, and then you have this invisible wall between where you are and where you want to be. So, what you want to do is remove this invisible wall so it's easier to access where you want to be from where you are right now. And this can be done in so many different ways, but it's almost like, at the gym where we have these like resistance bands. It's like you're trying to move forward, but you have something like pulling you back all the time. And this is what we're gonna remove during these 4 days. So the reason for this is that your brain hates uncertainty. So, your subconscious mind is a really predictive machine. So, it can predict what happens next. And if you can create a sense of calm and safety in the body, you can really allow yourself to move forward without feeling that resistance. So, when you're doing something new, something scary, that your brain doesn't feel safe with, it can interpret that as a threat. So that's when you start feeling like you're overthinking. Maybe you start doubting yourself. Maybe you start just like changing strategies and doing something new all the time because you don't think it's working. And you feel this urgency to start over all the time. But this is really just your subconscious mind communicating with your nervous system to restore that certainty and really bring you back to safety. So, our job here is to go from uncertainty to safety. And it's not going to be by forcing, by doing more, it's going to be by working with the body. So, the first exercise that we're going to do today is that you're going to bring out your journal. You can write on your computer, you can write on your phone, whatever is accessible to you. I just want you to take away any notifications, put your phone on do not disturb so you don't get disrupted. So I'm going to turn on some calming music and then we're going to start journal a little. Okay. So first of all, I want you to write down what is the one thing that you keep avoiding? What is the one thing that you keep putting off that's really important to you? So I want you to write it down specifically what it is. It's not just like, oh, work or my goals. I want you to write down exactly what it is and start to figure out why you're doing it. So take a few minutes to really pinpoint what you're procrastinating on. When you're doing it, how you're doing it. And then I want you to get really honest about why you're feeling stuck about this. When you think about it, what is coming up? Does it feel scary? Does it feel hard? Does it feel just like new and unfamiliar? Does it feel like it's too much for you? Do you feel overwhelmed? And do you feel like the thing that you're procrastinating on, are you doing it for yourself? Or are you doing it for someone else's expectations? To journal a little about that, as soon as you think about the thing that you're procrastinating on, what comes up? What feeling comes up? Take a few minutes and journal about that. Okay, and when you think about the thing that you're procrastinating on, that you want to do more of, where can you feel it in your body? So if you close your eyes and then you think about the thing that you're procrastinating on, and you think about why you're not doing it, where can you feel that in your body? Do you feel it in your throat? Do you feel it in your chest? Do you feel a tightness in your stomach when you're thinking about it? Start to recognize the feeling that's coming up when you're thinking about it. And then I want you to write that down as well. Okay, so now that we really have pinpointed what you're procrastinating on, why you're procrastinating on it, and where it lives in your body, we have everything that we need to start on tomorrow's session. So during tomorrow's sessions, I want you to keep these notes for tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to start working with the body to start releasing that resistance that you're feeling. So take today and really think more about what you wrote down. See if you can sit down a second time and write even more why you're procrastinating on this and where it's coming from, where it feels like in your body, and see what else is coming up when you have some time to really think about it. And I'm excited for tomorrow's session when we're going to start to really release these tensions. So, thank you for the first day, and I'll see you tomorrow.